Greetings and salutations. My name is Dr. Preston Wilson, and I'm an assistant professor of music education at Westminster Choir College. And I would like to welcome you to the DuPage Symphony Orchestra's 2022-2023 concert season. To kick off the year, on Saturday, October 15th, 2022, the DSO presents Up Close and Personal German Masters, showcasing the musical mastery and beauty created by Ricard Wagner, Johannes Brahms, and Paul Hindemit. Now take a moment to consider, who are these composers? They are, as John Legend would say, just ordinary people, regular people with joys and sorrows like us. And I believe knowing more about them will impact the way we experience their music. So let's get up close and personal with these three German masters. First up is Ricard Wagner, a composer, theater director, and conductor who is chiefly known for his operas or music dramas. And most peculiar, Wagner wrote both the libretto and the music for his stage works. Outside of his amazing music career, his life was filled with controversy. For example, open infidelity with his wife, Cosima, or some of his connections, like Hitler. Although Hitler was born after Wagner passed, Cosima was a friend of Hitler and used his influence to help champion her husband's work. Or, due to some of Wagner's vices, like gambling, he spent most of his professional life in debt. That was until King Ludwig II came to the throne of Bavaria at the tender age of 18 in 1864. The young king was such a massive fan of Wagner's work, he arranged for all of his debts to be completely wiped out. So we can see it's nice to have friends in high places. At the concert, we will be listening to the overture to Rienzi de Lezzi de Tribunen, or Rienzi, the Last of the Tribunes, a grand tragic opera in 5 acts about the life of Cola di Rienzi, a late medieval figure, and his rise and fall against the government. Our second master is Johannes Brahms, who is my favorite composer. He's also a pianist and known for his vast ways of musical expression. He grew up in a poor family. He began playing the piano and taking lessons at age 7. And by his teenage years, he supported the family by playing the piano in dance halls, brothels, inns, taverns, and along the city docks. Brahms was highly self-critical and known to destroy compositions that didn't live up to his expectations. He had the pressure of being the next Beethoven. In fact, it took him nearly 20 years to complete his first symphony. He also had close ties to the Schumann family, Robert and Clara Schumann, so much so that it is rumored that Brahms may have been in love with Clara Schumann. At the concert, we will be hearing his Symphony No. 2 in D major, Opus 73. Our third and final German master is Paul Hindemith, a composer, music theorist, teacher, violinist, and conductor. In the early 1900s, Paul Hindemith's father, Robert, decided his children would play instruments. The children practiced hard and were subjected to a strict drill and extremely harsh upbringing. For example, Hindemith's father would take the children to the local opera house on foot. On the way back, he would quiz them on what they saw and heard, and if they failed to answer correctly, they would be rewarded with a spanking. As the children's talents progressed, the Hindemith children became a band and performed in bourgeoisie households. His father was like the Joe Jackson of the Jackson 5. Musically, Paul Hindemith's music, when was first beginning to be heard in Germany, there was outrage of and cries of ugly, shocking, distant, unmelodic, heavy, brutal, bitter music. And so much so, in 1933, Paul Hindemith began to face discrimination due to Nazi power, being publicly named an atonal noisemaker. In October of 1936, his music was banned and he was considered to write degenerate music, although he continued to write. In the concert, we will hear Symphonic Metamorphosis after themes by Carl Maria von Weber, where Hindemith takes various works from Weber and reworks them into fully orchestrated movements. Thank you so much for watching this video and going on this journey with me as we got up close and personal with our German masters. Please come to the concert, and I hope you will enjoy these beautiful works of art on October 15th, 2022. Hope to see you there.